Oh yo, what is up guys? And here we have my Razer Viper Mini signature edition. And I've been using it for about one whole week. Uh and you know what? I really really wanted to hate this mouse. It's I absolutely wanted to hate it. I wanted to trash it. I wanted to say all sorts of bad things about this. I just can't. Uh, there's some things that little bits of imperfections. Um, but overall, this has become the mouse, my go-to mouse for gaming. The 4K hertz, um,
Okay.
4K hertz is crazy. It makes your game feel smoother. It I wasn't a firm believer of that, but 4K hertz compared to 1K, it definitely feels like you add frames. That's how smooth your movements become. It's actually crazy. Uh, Click wise, clicks have integrated the opticals. Uh, they still sound good. They still feel great. Like I said before, there was a my unboxing. I don't know if you can see that there was a slight raise in my button. My what is this? My right mouse button is just a tiny bit higher, just like a fraction of a millimeter. Uh, you know what? I'll cough that up to tolerance. That's fine. It's not like it's 1 millimeter, 2 millimeters. It's not as bad as I've seen people have. Another thing I've seen people have, scroll wheel. I don't know if you heard that. I also still have that scroll wheel wobble. You can hear it. Yeah, there is some tolerance in the scroll wheel that allows it to wobble like that. Um, in game, if you have headphones on, you're not gonna notice that. And also, if you're just going through, if you're just going through regular, like scrolling through, I don't know, YouTube or anything like that, you're not gonna be flicking your mouse hard enough for that to even matter. Um, some things that I can fault are the side buttons. These are really recessed in. They're almost pretty much streamlined. Like they almost feel like they're not there. Um, I would like them to be a little out more, but and also when I play, that's how I grip this mouse. My thumb is way down here, which makes me have to travel all the way back up to the top of the mouse. Something like the X2, where I don't grip at the bottom, and even then, my thumb is actually touching the side buttons. On this one, it's not, so it just feels a little higher than I'm used to compared to something like an X2. Uh, Sense of position, I don't have a problem. Let's see. Skates. I have been using the stock PTFE skates. They're fine. They're PTFE. If I could, I would change them to ceramic dots, but I don't have a spare pair lying around. I do want to try the glass skates, but I'll think about it. Another thing that I also found, these sides right here, where the magnesium shell meets the plastic, right there, right there. That, oh, focus, please. Right there. You can see that line right there. It's not flush at the top right here. It's not flush. Let's see if you can see that. Come on. Come on. Yeah, you can see that. It is not flush. So it's like a sharp ridge. And it is also there on the other side as well. So that's another issue. Again, if I'm paying $280 for a mouse, I'm someone expecting perfection. Holes, they don't bother me. I fingertip grip. Again, here's how I grip. Pinky right at this hump right here, which is the only reason why I can use this mouse. If I had to pinch grip it like this, it would cramp up my hand. But since I can move back my pinky, I can fingertip this, which is super nice. Again, holes don't bother me because, well, I fingertip, I don't even feel it. If you claw, I mean, you feel it, but really, if it bothers you, I don't know what to say. It doesn't really matter to me. Even if I palm it, like, it just feels textured. How is it in game? Feels great. I haven't had any issues. I did have issues with the 4K hertz, but that's probably that's probably PC wise and not really mouse wise. What else? I'm going to no script, by the way, if you couldn't tell. Battery life. 4K hertz, it's terrible. I don't know what you're expecting. It's quite bad. It's probably like one day, charge it. You have to charge it every day, basically, on 4K. And like my other mice, G Pro X, I don't even remember the last time I fucking charged that mouse. I do, it was yesterday, because before that, I don't remember the last time I charged it. But yeah. Other than that, I really don't have any other complaints. I can throw some clips of me using the mouse up here, if I ever feel like editing it. But really, other than that, I really like this mouse. Again, I said in the beginning, I really want if you tune into my streams, you can hear me. I really wanted to hate this mouse. I just can't. It's just too good of a mouse. It really is just too good of a mouse. The question is it worth the $280? No. Simple answer, no. It's not. Let's turn this off real quick. That's my other magnesium mouse. This has what, like a 3370 or something? I don't remember, to be honest with you. Omron's remember when Final Mouse were thought to be super expensive? This just blows it out of the water. Now, is this amazing quality? No. I've had a little bit of issues, software issues as well, that they did fix with the double clicking. I think on 1.3.1 firmware. I don't remember the exact number, but right when the last Legend released, they released new firmware that did issue double clicking, which actually turned me off on the small that I had, apart from the shape. But that was fixed with the 1.3.4. I think that's what they're on right now. But even then, is this worth $200? Some people say yes. Some people are huge fans of Final Mouse, but no, not really. I I can't justify any mouse over like $150, to be honest with you. Now I want something like the X2. The X2. Oh, okay, let's not use that X2. Let's use an actual X2 that you can buy. Sure, the clicks, they sound, oh lord, they sound hella dull compared to something like this, or compared to something like this. They just sound so dull. But again, the X2 shape is the best for me. And this is only what, 120 bucks? So basically, this is about almost double the price. Not really, but it's like $80 more. This is way over double the price. This is 280. This is 120. Now, what are the differences? What are the differences? This has opticals, and this has opticals. This has 4K. This doesn't have 4K. That's about it. Shape is preference. The clicks, those are preference. But both of them have optical, so they shouldn't double click. Scroll wheel, that again, that's up to preference. Also, this scroll wheel I found super easy to hit middle mouse button. I don't know if it's the way they tune it, but like if you're just the same amount of force here, I can't really push it, but this one you have to actually want to push it. This one you can just, it's way too sensitive, that middle mouse button. The only thing that the I was getting sidetracked. I don't even remember where I'm at anymore. But the only thing that the Razer's Mini Signature Edition that keeps me from going back to the X2 right now is the 4K hertz and the lighter weight. This is about 56 or so grams. What they say in the promotion videos, it's probably like 57 or more. This is 49 grams. As I said before, 45 grams I think is the best weight for a mouse for me. And this just almost hits it. But again, other than that, really there's not much else I can talk about. Just, you know, it's right now it's my main mouse. I wanted to hate it. But I really can't. I found myself reaching for it all the time. It's been on my desk, and it's sat on my desk since the day I unboxed it. Really, there's nothing else. So that's basically my review of this mouse. And I did manage to pick up a faker. I don't even think it's sold out, to be honest with you. So it's not really managed, but there will be a video on that soon when I get mine in the mail. All right then. Later.